2023 has been an amazing year for video games. We've been treated to numerous great sequels and remakes, each offering fresh new stories and perspectives from our favorite franchises. And after 10 long years since its mainline title, Pikmin 4 arrives to continue the trend. Pikmin 4, like its predecessors, continues to entice players with its challenging puzzles, putting their efficiency and forethought to the test. Moreover, it caters to different playstyles by providing optional items and skills, enhancing accessibility and enjoyment for all types of players, old and new. So if you clicked onto this video unsure whether you want to buy this game or not, don't worry, cause we here at GameAid got you covered. This is the video adaptation of our Pikmin 4 review over at our website. Click the link in the description to read the full review. After a crash landing on a mysterious planet, Captain Olimar repairs his ship with the help of creatures called Pikmin. When the rescue corps respond to his distress signal, they also end up crash landing. Now separated and without a functioning ship, the group's rookie takes charge of the mission. Pikmin 4 follows the same premise as the previous games, but with a few differences. Instead of searching for ship parts, you now seek valuable treasures to power up the ship. Rebuilding the ship grants access to new areas, more treasures, and the rescue of other stranded people. Like its predecessors, Pikmin 4's story may seem nonsensical, but nitpicking over it serves little purpose. The world building, primarily conveyed through its art direction, is very well executed. The game fully embraces its wackiness, evident in its gameplay, premise, and sound design. Surprisingly, the plot aligns perfectly with this eccentric world, enhancing the overall experience. Pikmin 4 stays true to the franchise's signature gameplay. You play as a rookie rescue team member who crash-landed on an alien planet once more. To survive and escape this world, you'll need the help with the ever-reliable Pikmin. But one of the biggest changes this game has to offer is Oatchi, a rescue pup that accompanies you throughout the entire playthrough. He is the bestest, most goodest boy that presented us with various gameplay mechanics and functions that make your journey easier. At the start, his abilities may be somewhat limited, only having skills like being able to sniff things out for you, or doing a headlong rush to knock enemies and objects. However, as you continue to gather your allies in the rescue corps and the rescue castaways, Oatchi receives pup drives, which are essentially skill points that you can use to unlock or upgrade skills. Oatchi can learn to push and pull objects, damage enemies, dig up treasure, carry you to your destination, and so much more. But of course, no Pikmin game is complete without the titular creatures themselves. The game offers a plethora of variations of these adorable aliens, with each one having unique strengths and weaknesses, and providing valuable assistance for the multiple scenarios you'll encounter. Your staples are still here. Red Pikmin are immune to fire and are good at knocking down dirt walls. Yellow is immune to electricity and can be thrown higher than the others. Blue can swim and is resistant to water-based attacks. You also find other past variations, like purple, rock, wind, and white Pikmin. And on top of all of those, Pikmin 4 introduces two brand new types of Pikmin, Ice and Glow Pikmin. Ice Pikmin are immune to frost-based attacks and can freeze both enemies and bodies of water. Glow Pikmin, on the other hand, are only available through cave missions and the new night expedition missions. They can fly and have this fun ability that allows you to combine them to form a spirit bomb-like attack called Glow Mob. The Pikmin's various immunities and capabilities make them absolutely instrumental in traversing the world to rescue your crew. The Ice Pikmin were very fun to play with as they're extremely useful both in and out of combat. Being able to freeze enemies and bosses, then following that up with a barrage of Pikmin to quickly burst their HP is extremely satisfying. In your playthrough, you'll encounter many puzzles and obstacles to overcome. These range from electric fences to destroy, enemies to defeat, large objects to push, crystals to smash, and so on. The world is full of puzzles both above and underground that require a specific combination of Pikmin, Oatchi, and you. you'll need to keep in mind that you're under a time limit to accomplish your tasks. Understanding when and where to deploy your allies can save you a considerable amount of time during the day. Aside from your new companions, Pikmin 4 also offers some new modes, Dandori Challenge and Dandori Battle. Dandori Challenges are basically time trial missions tasked with collecting treasures and raw materials. Dandori Battles are kind of the same thing, only this time you're up against an opponent, competing against each other to see who can earn the most points. Another new addition are the Night Expeditions. These expeditions involve tower defense style missions where you have to either survive until the next morning or take on the challenge of defeating every single enemy. You'll only be able to use Oatchi and the new Glow Pikmin in this mode. And fortunately, these Glow Pikmin are very useful. On top of becoming a Glow Mob Spirit Bomb that can stun enemies, they're immune to effects and grow flowers independently without having the need to pluck them from the ground. While these game modes aren't overly difficult, they do provide some level of challenge, testing the limits of how efficient you are with using Oatchi in the Pikmin, especially in the more difficult Night Expedition stages. They also offer a good break from the regular tasks in the overworld while encouraging players to optimize their playstyle instead of just relying on the usual throw everything, regroup, and repeat method. Pikmin 4 introduces a new convenient rewind feature that, like its name suggests, rewinds you to where you were about 3 to 4 minutes ago. You can use this in the menu anytime you want. It's really handy, especially when you realize that the day is ending and your Pikmin are nowhere near your base. While it can be considered as a form of save scumming, letting us load to an earlier save when things don't go our way, try not to rely on it too much. In places like the cave areas, you would need to recollect all the treasures you just obtained. The best time to use this feature is when you lose a significant number of Pikmin, doubly so for the ones you can't easily mass produce yet, like the Ice Pikmin. Regardless, thanks to this built-in system, you won't have to worry about autosaves trapping you in an unrecoverable situation. The color visuals of Pikmin 4 is complemented by its vivid environments and creatures. It makes not only the puzzle sections a treat to accomplish, but also the exploration sections extremely rewarding to play. The style also matches the wacky aspect of the game's world very well. The game utilizes equally quirky and immersive sound effects to accompany your playthrough. Everything adds to the atmosphere of Pikmin 4, from how the Pikmin communicate to how the characters talk. The audio also goes well with the events around you, making each accomplishment audibly satisfying. However, there are moments where the music is missing, and even when there is music, sometimes it's unremarkable, giving the impression of dead air. Despite those issues, Pikmin 4 still delivers in its visuals and sound design, effectively enhancing your playthrough. Pikmin 4 is perhaps the greatest game of the series, striking a perfect balance between challenge and accessibility. With its numerous additions to classic Pikmin gameplay, it offers vibrant environments, countless puzzles, diverse enemies, and varied terrains to conquer, providing hours of pure joy for players to explore and enjoy. We're giving Pikmin 4 a 9 out of 10. It's undoubtedly worth the wait for all its fans, as well as worth the money for the new players just getting into the series. Want to know more about Pikmin 4? Visit us at GameMate.co or check out the article linked below. Until then, this has been GameMate, signing off.